Hey there, it's Joseph, and welcome back to the YouTube channel dedicated to San Miguel de Allende's secrets. And today we're going to talk about the Addams Family, because they're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and ooky. As always, if you need additional information in the descriptive box below, or links to various websites, including Amazon.com that has all the best-selling books in the San Miguel de Allende's Secrets book series for sale. Coming home from a party in a car full of Mexican women one night, we drove through Common Ford just as a thunderstorm hit, instantly hitting a transformer and plunging the town into darkness. Walls of rain were too strong to continue driving, so we pulled off into the dark and stormy night. Thinking I'm the only lad, so it's time for me to do something manly to break the tension and stress of sitting out the storm. Naturally for me, I started singing the theme song to the 1960s TV show, The Addams Family, which everyone knew and joined in complete with the finger snaps. The time waiting for the storm to blow by flew by. Why, in Mexico, did the Addams Family make such a cultural impact, while other TV shows of the era like Gilligan's Island, Green Acres, or The Ghost of Mrs. Muir passed by with no lasting impact? Also, why does the Addams Family have the inexhaustible shelf life of a zombie in various media? The Addams Family began as a cartoon in the New Yorker magazine by Charles Addams, pictured there to the left. A thrice-married New Yorker with a penchant for wives that looked like Morticia, when not dating Jackie Kennedy when she was in between husbands. Charles gathered the cartoons into a comic book called Home Buddies that attracted the attention of a television producer. Actors cast as Morticia and Gomez realized that since they were monsters, they didn't have to act like other human TV couples and consciously sexualize their relationship. This is a TV time when Lucy and Ricky slept in separate beds and Mr. Brady only wished he and Carol did. Even as a child, I realized when Morticia and Gomez stepped out of frame, they were tearing off each other's clothes. Contrast their behavior to the monsters that aired in the same time as a competing spooky family sitcom. Despite starring the sultry, slow-eyed movie siren Yvonne De Carlo, she never laid a hand on Mr. Munster as the couple had zero sexual chemistry. Sidebar: during the run of the show, Carolyn Jones, who played Morticia, was voted the sexiest woman on television, while it was Lurch, not Gomez, that female viewers voted the sexiest man. The overt sexuality of the lead actors is the primary reason the show caught on in Mexico. It was, well, muy caliente. To this day, I can't hear a woman speak French without for a moment recalling, "Tish, you spoke French," which is all it took to get Gomez's notion of foreplay in action with a series of arm kisses. Sidebar: the major difference in Mexico for the Addams Family was the change in names, with Gomez becoming Homer, Fester Lucas, Pugsley Persiles, Wednesday Merlina, and Lurch became Largo. Only Morticia maintained her English name as a play on the word mortician. The Addams Family and the Munsters were each canceled after 2 seasons of good ratings. While the studio heads tired of dark family comedies, the audiences didn't. The Addams Family followed a spin on Scooby-Doo, turned into a regular cartoon series starring the voice of then 10-year-old Jodie Foster. TV movies followed, as did a trilogy of films, first starring Angelica Houston in a role Cher foolishly turned down, Raul Julia, and Christina Ricci as Wednesday. As recently as last year, The Addams Family was an animated feature film starring the voices of Charlize Theron, Allison Janney, and Bette Midler, with a sequel expected to be released this Halloween. In all these versions, the characters are spooky and monsterish, but not actually monsters in looks or behavior. There's not an actual witch to be found, which is the second reason why the Addams Family entered Mexico's cultural mindset. Mexican witches are still an active subculture and aren't known for their good deeds. In fact, the whole notion of a good witch, a la Glinda the Good Witch of the East, prevented The Wizard of Oz from making anywhere near the cultural impact it did in the United States. There simply are no good Mexican witches, and no spell-casting witches appear in the Addams world. Actress-producer Melissa Hunter created the most successful recent version of the Addams Family with a YouTube channel dedicated to short films called Adult Wednesday Addams. Here, Wednesday humorously goes about her life, finding an apartment, a job, and a boyfriend. Melissa felt the series paid homage to Wednesday and fell under the protection of satire laws. Paramount felt differently and sued the black dress off of YouTube's Wednesday. Literally, the black dress was all Melissa got to keep for all her hard work on Adult Wednesday Addams. Unlike the porno company that also took the black dress off Wednesday in a porno film called The Very Adult Wednesday Addams, obviously porn creators can afford better lawyers. Last month, Netflix announced the creation of their own Adult Wednesday Addams TV show under the direction of Tim Burton in his television debut. I sure hope he casts his Sleepy Hollow actress Christina Ricci in the Morticia role. Perhaps he'll pull MC Hammer out of obscurity and do an update to MC's version of the Addams Family theme song, which is the third reason the Addams Family lives on in Mexico. The droll delivery of the 1960s theme song is still reproduced at every camp my kids once attended, making the finger snapping a reflex action. Sidebar. In Central and South America, the Broadway version of the Addams Family, the most popular high school musical performed in 2019, has become an opera. So, sex appeal, a lack of witches, and a finger-snapping song have kept the Addams Family in Mexico's cultural consciousness for over half a century since its cancellation, a feat any family, living or dead, can be proud of. Feel free to click the subscribe button below and you'll get notifications all month long